Hey guys, welcome to the Hack Across America vlog series where we talk about different golf courses that all of us have played. I am, as usual, your host, Tom, joined by Dr. John and, of course, our alcoholic, Ed. How are you guys doing today?
I bet they don't.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful. We had a wonderful golf weekend where, oh, hey, nice hat, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man.
Oh, hey, look at that. John Balding. All right, so we had a wonderful golf weekend. We had to play 3 spectacular courses right outside Atlantic City. First one we're talking about, which I played before, nice shirt, Hat Across America Golf Weekend. These are on sale, by the way. This hat that I am wearing and Ed's wearing, and the polo. We have a few left in stock. Make sure you message us for that. Anyway, so the first course that we played was Twisted Dune. And it was, for me, I played there before, so I already wrote the story on it. So what was your guys' first impression? John, as the guy who leads this trip, what was your first impression of the entire course?
Oh, first impression. So I remember driving through wooded area to turn left into Twisted Dunes. This parking lot's really small, but when I pulled up and got to walk into the patio, I was so excited for the course because you get to see a beautiful overlooking par 5 while you're on that patio, underneath a balcony, underneath shade, and just drinking, preparing for the weekend. The course looked beautiful, how wide those fairways are, no matter how much I missed them. It looked like you could hit any part of that fairway.
Looked like you could hit it, but couldn't hit it. And we'll get to that par 5 later because that was a funny one. I was also laughing. I know Ed was probably laughing too when John said the shade because he got off with the Murrays. They all look for the shade all the time. All the time. Ed, what did you think of it when you first pulled up?
When you first pull up, it just like how John says, you see how wide open it is, and it just looks very inviting. But for those that don't know, this is the birthplace of our logo from about 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago, yes.
So when we first pulled up, I couldn't really recall. Obviously, 10 years ago, it's been a while, but I don't remember the fairways being that wide. I remember it being a lot more difficult to hit them, but yeah, like you were saying, they're inviting, but it's a matter of putting the ball on the fairway is a whole different story.
Well, I think part of that is too, if you don't put the balls in the fairway here and you miss the rough, you're in trouble. There's rough and there ain't much of it because then after that, it's just
OB.
Out of bounds everywhere. It's like giant mounds or giant dunes and tons of sand everywhere, fescue everywhere. If you miss the fairway and you just roll off the rough, you're probably out of bounds.
Yep. And that's where that comes from.
Yes, Ed 6 iron along a tree. It's great. It's 10 years ago.
RIP.
Yeah, RIP to the 6 iron. Exactly. No, that was the thing that it's so funny you guys talk about the fairways. The 10th hole, I piped the drive. It had to go 300 something yards. It was that par 5 that it goes up, dog legs left, water along the right, and it has this giant island in the middle. Water on the left. On the right, it's just a giant island that separates the 2 fairways. And I put it into that, and I didn't even think I reached that far. I'm like, this is ridiculous. You hit a perfectly straight drive, and it goes out of bounds. So, very challenging course.
Yeah, play the course. Don't hit for a long ball.
Yeah, which is why John and I didn't have our best days. John, what did you shoot that day?
Oh my God, what is it? Was it a 116?
I think you were 118.
118.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Yes, I just tried to repress that memory, guys.
118. I did 97. I was miserable.
I had a 108.
Which, in all honesty, is probably not the worst thing in the end.
I was not terribly mad at the end.
Now, it was so funny though, because we had so much time in the beginning to practice, and they have a very nice driving range, very nice chipping area with a green, and then a putting green on top of the chipping area.
Yep.
We also had a lot of time to drink, so at the same time.
that was the most important warm up.
Yeah,
absolutely. But even it was great that John go over. It was probably 30 yards of and probably more 50 yards of chipping, and then the green. And all you see is John warming up flop shot, smashing the ball. I mean, thought he was gonna be warmed up, ready to go, but I guess not.
Golden.
Yeah, golden. 118, really warmed up.
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty cool that they had that area. That was really nice. Chipping area is obviously free. The putting green's free. I thought it was a little dry out there. Was I the only one who had that?
No.
The practice area?
Was that?
On
Like in the
course or
practice
track?
area,
No,
or just
the
on the
whole
course?
course, even the practice area, the course, I felt like it was very dry, like the greens. I felt like you could hit the center of the green and the ball was going to just roll forever.
The course was very dry because I can quote someone from this podcast, Brian, on one of the par fives. He hit a ball, hit the fairway. He got up to his ball. It's like, wow, Greg, was partner with Greg. He said, I just hit the ball 300 yards. And no later than 5 seconds, my ball just rolled past his ball 30 yards for 330 yards. That's so great. So that just humbled him real quick. But yes, if he's bragging about a 300-yard drive, they were very dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was my impression too. But what wasn't dry was John's ankles.
Yes, they
John?
were not.
That was
Please explain to everybody what the hell you were thinking.
All right, so as you know, based off my score, I was not having the best round of my life. I needed a momentum swing for my team.
Pun
After
intended.
hitting that, yes, hitting that drive as far as I did. It was the same par five. Hitting that drive as far as I did, past Brian. I knew I wanted to go for green. Obviously, I missed. I hit it into the water on the left side, and so I found it in there. And I'm like, okay, I could try to hit it out, piss off my father, get him all shaky so he plays horrible the next 3 holes. Or I can just pick it up, play a drop, and everyone's all fine and dandy. So I played the team route, rolled up the pants, took off the socks, took off the shoes. I mean, the water, it was literally 6 inches deep. There was no way I was making contact with that ball, just knowing it would annoy the crap out of him.
nah.
I lined it up, tried to get back to my physics mentality from college, and then took a hack. I touched the ball. I was very happy about that. It went nowhere. My dad automatically heavy side, walked away, picked it up, took a drop, ended up with a double, which was fine. No problem. Very happy about that. And it worked. He played horribly the next 3 holes, but so did I. So didn't work out.
So you lost in the day in general. So I guess it worked, but it didn't work.
I didn't capitalize. It worked. I didn't capitalize.
There you go. Yeah, like there was strategically water placed throughout, but I didn't feel like there was a ton of water. It was more about the bunkers you had to avoid.
I didn't hit one all day, believe it or not.
Wow. I don't believe that. No.
I suck. That's all.
That's quite impressive. So I thought that was good. As we said, I mean, I know I played like crap that day. I just couldn't. Ed made it clear, like, you got to find fairways at this place, and I was not finding fairways at this place.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Fescue would do you dirty if you end up in it. Never recommend it. Never recommend it.
Never in a million years. But yeah, that's all I had on Twisted Dune. You guys have anything else to add?
2.2 putts per hole apparently. That I think that's what killed me.
Oh man, that'll do it.
30% fairways though.
30%, not bad.
And
2.2
I parred that the 9, that par 5.
Ah, very nice,
That's
very nice.
literally the only par I had all day.
Yeah, I had 2.1 putts. I just looked it up on 18 birdie. So yeah, you're not
rough
alone
day
on that one,
putting.
buddy.
Yeah.
My 2 putting was phenomenal. In case you're wondering, on that same par 5, Ed, the ground in the water was very soft on my feet. It was actually pretty.
Did it feel pretty nice?
Felt really nice. So
That's all that matters then.
Yeah, exactly. My feet felt good after that.
Boy, John, if you 2-putted that day and still shot at 118, that tells you how bad the rest of the game was.
Yeah, that's rough.
It was. Man,
That wasn't a place for your power draws, that's for sure.
Nope.
All right, well, guys, thank you for tuning in, Twisted Dunes. I got a review up from it last year when I played it. If everyone wants to go read that, again, we have our merchandise for sale, hats. Ed's got the polo one. We also have the golf towel available. Make sure you DM us for pricing and shipping. Guys, thanks for joining me.
SPF 30 dry fit material. Love it.
Love it. Thanks for joining me, guys. And thanks for watching it, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and have a great day.